Hello YouTube, back with another pickups video. I did want to do this video last week, but I've just been so busy with work, project deadlines and things like that. There was just no way that I could get around to doing it, and it's been quite a push getting it done this week. But yeah, found a little bit of time this evening to go through a few things. I've got probably around 26, 27 items. Spectrum, Cube, something else, PlayStation 2, 3DS, PlayStation 1, lots of PS3 and a few PS4 at the end as well. So as usual, I'll try and go through these in chronological order, although there were a good few games I got prior to this lockdown in a charity shop, and there was quite a nice little bounty in there really of different consoles and a few games that I was really surprised to see. So I'll do that as a different bundle. We're going to start with the Spectrum games. Now, I did a Spectrum collection video last week, so if you watched that, these games were in there. But again, these pickups probably range back from prior to Christmas still to just into January. So yeah, I'm running quite a little bit behind with the pickups vids. So the first one I got here is Beachhead. Now, I've got few memories of this one, going up a friend Graham's and his dad playing this one. I always thought it looked a little bit too serious and a bit mature for me, not in terms of like violence or anything, but more in terms of theme. I just preferred the more colourful kind of wacky platformers that you would get on the Spectrum and you know, games like that, IK Plus and Tiger Renegade and Dizzy. But this is regarded as quite a classic, and I felt I had to get that one for the system. I've booted up once or twice, but I really need to go back to that one and give it some more time. Booty, I got this in a collection video last summer, I think, or no, towards the end of last year, October, November, and it didn't work. But this one does work, so I'm keen to give this one a go. Proper, looks nice and simple, but good sort of fun, that one. And last is Rolling Thunder, which is the lead character in this Go-Go 13, or is that its own game? It's quite similar to that one, but it plays really well on the Spectrum. I booted this one up a good few weeks ago now, and it does play really, really well. Bit awkward to do the jump up onto the platforms, but I just think it needs practice. And yeah, looking forward to playing that one again. So we've got the Spectrum games. Next is a console, well, a mini console. Bit late to the party, but I always wanted to get this, and I was just waiting for it. The price was fluctuating on this on Amazon quite a bit. It was going quite high and low and high and low, you know, up and down, but I managed to get it for a really nice price, all brand new, and that's the Turbo Graphics or the PC Engine Mini. And what games have I been playing? Blazing Lasers, difficult, but really like that. The shooters on this are really good. R-Type is excellent on this. I'm playing Rondo with Blood, or Dracula X as it's called on this, or is it Dracula X Rondo with Blood? And I'm probably about 5 levels in. It's a tricky game, but really enjoying it. Finding it much more difficult than one of my favourite games, Super Castlevania 4. But I'm going to persevere, and I do intend to beat that one. But so far, yeah, really enjoyed it, and yeah, just a great Castlevania game. So I've got the Turbo Graphics Mini, and for Christmas I got my father-in-law to get me the wireless joypad there. So there's that one. Always been interested in the PC Engine ever since I started watching YouTube, and I really love the 16-bit era, and obviously this is probably what, 8 to 16-bit, and it didn't really make much of a splash over here, did it? So yeah, really keen to give that one more of a go. Next we've got a PlayStation 1 game, and this is the game I've got playing in the background if you can hear it, and it's In Cold Blood. Always been quite intrigued with this one. Did a bit of research, and at first I thought it was a horror game, just looking at, you know, the title and the red cover there, but it seems more of like a political spy espionage sort of game, and it's got it looks like it's got the tank controls, but again, I don't really mind those like that. They're a product of their time. Next is the charity shop haul, and there was quite a few, and again, it's the early bird that gets the worm. I thought, right, I'm going to get up and go down there. Again, this is before lockdown, and then lockdown come along and put an end to that. get up and get down there every, I don't know, 2 mornings, since I'm working from home, and it's near a local Tesco. I'll just zoom down there as soon as it's open, get straight to the games, and maybe the board games and the toys and maybe some of the electronic goodies, and then get the hell out of there. But all these were £1 each. Let's just make sure I've got them all. That one and that one. So first, for the PlayStation 2, we've got Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, which surprisingly I didn't have. I checked on my little app and I didn't have it. I thought I did, but I've got quite a few of, well, I've got all the others for the PS2 now and all the rest for the PS3. I do want to get a couple on the PS1 though. So there's that one. Love Grand Theft Auto, really good games. Crazy Taxi, which I've got on the Dreamcast, and again, for me, it's best suited on there, being the arcade machine that it is. But yeah, for £1, I couldn't leave that one there. It's all complete, all in nice condition. Not a huge fan. Well, I don't mind first-person shooters, but just not really into playing them so much nowadays. But I've got Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. Again, £1. Wipeout Fusion. And again, surprisingly, I didn't have this one. I really like the Wipeout games. Game on the PS3 was excellent, and on the PlayStation 4 was absolutely superb, and in VR, oh, brilliant. Absolutely love it. There was a Wii game I didn't have. Again, £1. Sega Superstars Tennis. Love my tennis games, and guessing it plays a little bit similar to Mario Tennis with all the characters from Sega IPs there. And supposedly it's quite good. There's that one. And then a couple games for the PlayStation 3. All of them? Yeah. I got another first-person shooter, but I didn't mind the Brothers in Arms games on the PlayStation 3. Quite enjoyed them. Didn't even know this one existed, Hales Highway. But yeah, looks quite interesting. £1. And finally, Rocksmith, which I play the bass guitar, and you can stick your actual bass in to the PlayStation 3, and it acts as like a tuition stroke game to help with your finger fitness and stuff like that. So really keen to give this another go. I did own it originally, but I sold that for some reason. But I really want to give it another go. It's only £1, but I do think I might need a lead for it. Yeah, so I'll need to track that one down. But yeah, there's that one. Right, back on to the chronological ordering, and sticking with the PlayStation 2, we've got Guitaro Man, which is a rhythm game. Never heard of it, and apparently it's very, very good. Lovely artwork there. I doubt you can see it in this light, but quite moody at the moment for the evening. But yeah, looks quite good. 2 Gamecube games, which surprisingly I didn't own. SSX3, which I owned back in the day and absolutely loved on my Gamecube, and SSX Tricky, which I didn't own on the Gamecube, but in the house that I was sharing with my mates, a friend, a housemate there had a PlayStation 2, and we would play this all the time. Lots of beers, passing the controller around and racing down the hills and pulling off tricks. Brilliant. I do like my snowboarding games. Not amazing at them, but I do like them. So, next on to the PlayStation 3. Got Dead Island Riptide, which is another zombie first-person sort of action game. Like zombies, and most importantly, I like killing them. So looking forward to giving that a go. Do want to play the first one, Dead Island, on the PlayStation 3, and then I'll probably jump onto that one. I've got the 2 Call of Juarez games. Again, I quite like the Western themed games. Love Red Dead Redemption 1. Preferred it to 2, really. 2's still very, very good. I did enjoy that one on the PlayStation 4, but freeware is where it was at. I haven't played Gun, but I've got Gun on the GameCube. And then we've got the Call of Duty series, Bound in Blood, and the Cartel there. So there's those. Again, those games there were very, very cheap, just a few quid each. This one I wanted to keep an eye out for, and it would pop up every now and again. Anarchy Reigns for the PlayStation 3. And it's like a 3D brawler. A 3D... and it's got the IP from Mad World, the black and white game on the Wii. This is full colour. I'm not sure if it's like a battle royale. It's got the multiplayer, which is like a battle royale. But yeah, looks quite interesting, that one. Now the last PlayStation 3 game I got here is a Suda51 game. I didn't know too much about this one for the PlayStation 3. And it's Killer is Dead. Now I do find Suda51 a little bit hit and miss. The Wii games, what they call No More Heroes. I remember buying the first one brand new and just thinking that needed way more time in development, and it was just bare bones. It seemed unfinished. Some of the fighting was good, but the open world map with when you're riding around on your bike just seemed really, really painfully basic. Lollipop Chainsaw is excellent fun. I did enjoy that one, but my favourite one is Shadows of the Damned here. Brilliant game. So yeah, keen to give this one a go. And what else did they do as well? Killer 7, wasn't it, for the GameCube? And maybe a couple of others. So yeah, give that one a bash. I know it's going to be wacky and over the top. Right, jumping onto the 3DS now. I've got this one mainly for my wife, but this one is supposed to be quite good. And it's Professor Layton. What one's this? And the Miracle Mask. And she did boot this up probably a couple of weeks ago now, and it looks really, really good. I do like the idea of playing some of these puzzle games. It looks fantastic on the 3DS. Luigi's Mansion 1. It was only since I started really looking into the 3DS collection that I even realised this come out. I knew obviously Luigi's Mansion 2 was out. I did own that back when I first had my 3DS, but I didn't really get on too well with it. I didn't think it was as good as the first one. I didn't like the way that, I think it was every mission you went back and you saw the professor every time. It just felt really fragmented. I just want to sort of power on through and explore more of the mansion or the hotel or whatever it is. Well, it is the mansion, isn't it? Sonic All-Stars Transformed. This one didn't get great reviews, but I played the demo, which was free from Nintendo's eShop. And I thought it was quite good. And I do like my kart racers, and again, this was what, £4, something like that, £5. Cheapest chips, so I had to get that one. And lastly, for the PlayStation 4, we've got 4 games. Ace Combat 7. Haven't even booted this up yet. And I know it's got a nice VR element to it, so keen to see what that looks like and experience that. It would be good, wouldn't it, to get the actual flight stick and have a little bash with that, but I think that retails at something like £170, £150, so I'm not spending that much on it. Days Gone, always like the look of this one. Again, love the setting of this, and I love the idea of the hordes of enemies coming after you, and you have to be quite savvy, don't you, with how you take these bastards out. You don't just shoot them, you have to be quite cunning with how you lay traps around certain encampments and blow them up and conserve energy, and yeah, looks really good. And I know it was quite poorly received at first, but it's bound to have been patched to hell now, and yeah, really looking forward to playing that one. Tetris Effect, really good, just and brilliant in VR. Just the music's fantastic. Some of it's a bit cheesy, sort of dance for my liking, but I'm guessing depending on what you play, the musical genre will change. But yeah, very relaxing game, very peaceful, nice for an evening, just a nice gaming session before bed. And yeah, I kicked the hell out of this back in the day. Excellent game, one of the strongest titles on the PlayStation 4. But I haven't played the Blood and Wine and Hearts of Stone DLC, so I had to get the Game of the Year edition. So there's that one, and that's it. Hopefully I'll be back next week or the week after. I've got so much project work on with work at the moment that it's just time. There's not enough hours in the blooming day. So I'll try and get back to do another video quite soon. Until then, thanks very much for watching. Take care everyone, and I'll see you again.